All right, foodies, get ready for some seriously exciting news. Thailand has its very first three Michelin-starred restaurant.
Wow, that is huge. A major moment for Thailand's culinary scene.
It really is.
Yeah.
The restaurant making history is called Sorn. Now, just a reminder, even one Michelin star is a massive achievement for any restaurant.
Right. It means they are doing something truly special.
Yeah, it's all about reaching a certain level of excellence.
Right.
But 3 stars, well, that puts Sorn in a whole other category.
Totally. 3 Michelin stars mean the food isn't just amazing, it's exceptional. The whole experience is.
Oh, absolutely. And consistency is key too, right?
Oh, for sure. Every single diner should expect the same level of quality and artistry. Doesn't matter when they go.
Talk about dedication. That level of commitment is mind-blowing, especially when you consider Sorn has been a rising star for years now.
It's true, they've held 2 Michelin stars for the past 5 years. Clearly, they've been on this path to perfection for a while, honing their skills and pushing the limits of what's possible.
It's really impressive. What I find interesting is that it's not just about fancy techniques or molecular gastronomy,
No, it's not. It's something much deeper.
Yeah.
Chef Supek Sorn Siri, the mastermind behind Sorn, he's deeply passionate about Southern Thai cuisine.
Okay.
And he's using these traditional methods, often ancient techniques, to create dishes that are both authentic and innovative.
So you're telling me this isn't your typical pad Thai?
No, not at all. Southern Thai cuisine is all about bold flavors and fiery spices and using the freshest seafood.
Now I'm really intrigued. What makes Southern Thai cuisine so distinct? Give us some examples.
Well, there's Gang Thai Pla, a fish curry. It's known for its intense heat.
Oh.
Or Kwa Kling. Have you heard of that?
I haven't.
It's a dry curry with minced pork packed with aromatic herbs and spices. It's a regional cuisine that often gets overlooked.
Yeah.
And Chef Ice is really putting it on the map.
That's what I love about places like Sorn. They're not just serving food, they're telling a story, sharing a piece of their culture with each dish. But let's be real, this level of culinary art comes with a price tag, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. The set menu at Sorn is priced at 7,200 baht.
Whoa. Okay, so that's a pretty significant investment. I'm guessing for serious foodies, though, it's worth every penny.
For many, absolutely. Because remember, you're not just paying for the food. It's the entire experience that's been curated down to the tiniest detail. The ambiance, the service, even how they present each dish, it's all designed to create a truly unforgettable experience.
And that's the thing about Michelin-starred restaurants, isn't it? It's not just about filling your stomach, it's a whole culinary adventure. But I'll admit that that price tag makes me sweat a little. I can only imagine my credit card bill after a night at Sorn.
Well, you have to put it in context. 7,200 baht, it's roughly around $200. It's a splurge, sure, but it's in line with what you'd expect to pay at other 3 Michelin-starred restaurants worldwide. In some cases, it can be a lot more even.
So Sorn's actually offering a pretty good value for this level of dining.
You could say that, especially considering the artistry and the uniqueness of the cuisine.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. It's like an investment in art, but one you get to actually savor.
Exactly. And Sorn is actually housed in a beautifully restored traditional Thai house tucked away in Bangkok,
Really?
off Sukhumvit Soi 26. It just adds another layer to the whole experience. You're not just dining, you're stepping into a piece of history, immersing yourself in Thai culture.
Now I'm sold. But let's talk about how you actually get a reservation, because something tells me it's not as simple as picking up the phone.
No, you're right about that. Sorn's incredibly popular. Reservations are hard to come by. For international guests, the reservation window opens on the 15th of each month for the following month.
So just one day each month to try your luck.
You got it. And they get snapped up fast. We're talking minutes, not even hours. You need to be ready, have your internet connection ready, and act fast.
Treat it like getting Beyonce tickets, Seth.
Exactly. Refresh. But for those who are passionate about experiencing Sorn, the effort is well worth it. It's a chance to not only taste incredible food, but to truly understand the heart and soul that goes into creating it.
Okay, well, now that we've sufficiently whetted everyone's appetite, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the broader Michelin landscape in Thailand. Sorn's obviously making headlines, but there are other exciting developments in the 2025 guide worth mentioning.
Oh, for sure. One that really stands out is Côte by Mauro Colagreco.
Ah, yes.
They just earned their second Michelin star.
Wow.
This is a collaboration between, a chef is Mauro Colagreco, he's renowned, known for his 3 Michelin-starred restaurant Mirazur in France.
Nice.
He's working with the Capella Bangkok Hotel.
So a big name in the culinary world is bringing his talents to Thailand. That says something about how Thailand is becoming a serious player in the global fine dining scene.
Definitely does. And what's interesting about Cote is Chef Colagrecco is known for this innovative and sustainable approach to cooking. A focus on fresh, seasonal ingredients, Mediterranean flavors.
Okay.
But he's also incorporating local Thai ingredients and influences, creating a really unique fusion that's exciting and elegant.
I love that. It's like this culinary dialogue happening between different cultures and traditions.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the new one-star additions. Are there any hidden gems we should know about?
Oh, there are a few. 4 newcomers this year.
Wow, okay.
Aki, Avant, Goat, and Aulis. They each bring something different to the table.
Okay.
Aki, for example, they focus on these bold, regional Thai dishes prepared in a rustic style. It highlights the real diversity of flavors you find across Thailand.
Ooh, that sounds right up my alley.
If you're looking for something more modern and innovative, then Avant might be more your style.
Okay.
They use cutting-edge culinary techniques and plating styles to elevate traditional Thai flavors. So it's a dining experience that's visually stunning, A&D, incredibly delicious.
So a feast for the eyes and the stomach. I'm adding that to my list.
Yeah.
What about goat and Aulis? What makes them stand out?
Well, Goat is a really fascinating one. They blend Thai, Chinese, and Western influences in their seasonal menu.
Oh, wow.
It makes for a playful and eclectic fusion that will surprise and delight your taste buds.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
And Alice, well, this one is for the hardcore foodies.
Okay.
Those who are looking for a really intimate and immersive dining experience. It's a chef's table concept.
Oh, I've heard of those, but I've never actually been to one.
There's only 1 seating per night, and all the guests dine together at this communal table.
Wow, so it's like this exclusive little culinary society. What exactly does this chef's table experience at Aulis involve?
Well, the focus is on showcasing the freshest, highest quality ingredients. Many are sourced locally from Thailand, working with local growers. The menu changes a lot depending on what's in season, so it's always a surprise. But one thing is for sure, every dish will be a celebration of Thai produce, prepared with the utmost care and creativity. And the best part, Chef Dwight Graham, he personally prepares and serves each dish. He explains the ingredients and the inspiration behind it.
Oh, so it's like a personal cooking demonstration from the master himself.
Exactly. It's a really immersive and intimate dining experience. You connect with the food, the chef, even the other diners on a whole new level.
I love that idea. It's like you're not just observing, you're part of the process. But before we get too carried away with all these other amazing restaurants, I want to come back to Sorn for a moment. We talked about the price, and I'm still trying to process that a single meal can cost 7,200 baht night. Can we break that down a bit and talk about what actually makes it worth that price tag?
Sure. I think it's important to remember that when you're at a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, you're not just paying for a meal. You're paying for an experience that represents years of dedication, passion, and artistry.
Okay, I'm listening. Walk me through it. What am I paying for when I sit down in Sorn?
Well, first, you're paying for the quality of the ingredients. Sorn is known for sourcing the finest ingredients across Thailand. They often use rare and seasonal products that are incredibly difficult to find.
Okay, so like rare and precious ingredients.
Yeah, think of it like a fine wine. You wouldn't pay the same for a mass-produced bottle as you would for a rare vintage from a renowned vineyard. It's the same idea here. The ingredients are the foundation of any great dish, and at Sorn, they don't compromise.
So we're talking culinary diamonds and pearls here.
Exactly, but it's more than that. You're also paying for the expertise that goes into turning those ingredients into actual edible masterpieces.
Right.
These chefs are the best of the best. They've spent years honing their craft, mastering techniques passed down for generations, always innovating and pushing the boundaries in the kitchen.
It's like they're culinary alchemists, turning something simple into something extraordinary.
It is, and let's not forget about the actual dining experience. Ambiance, service, the presentation, it all adds up. Sorn is in this beautiful, restored, traditional Thai house, which brings this sense of history to the experience.
Yeah, you mentioned the service was great. Right.
Impeccable. The staff is incredibly knowledgeable, attentive. They guide you through the menu, explain the intricacies of Southern Thai cuisine. Even the way they present each dish is like art, showcasing the chef's creativity and attention to detail.
So it's like a performance then.
Yeah.
Every detail is carefully designed to create a truly unforgettable experience.
Exactly. You're not paying for food on a plate. You're paying for a curated experience that engages all your senses.
Okay, I think I get it. It's like you enter this different world.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, there's a certain prestige factor that comes with dining at a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, right?
Oh, there is. There's no denying that. A certain level of bragging rights that comes with having dined at a place like Sorn. It's an experience that many food enthusiasts want, and the price reflects that. But to me, it's more about the pursuit of excellence, recognizing and appreciating the dedication, the skill, the artistry that goes into creating such a high-caliber dining experience.
I like that. So let's say I'm convinced. I've saved up my bag. I'm ready to book that flight to Thailand and experience Sorn. But getting a reservation is like winning the lottery. Any tips on how to actually get a table?
Well, like I said earlier, you need to be prepared. Mark your calendar for the 15th of each month, have that internet connection ready, and be on the Sorn website the second those reservations open.
So it's like Black Friday. Be ready to click reserve as fast as possible.
Pretty much. But there are some other things you can do to increase your chances. First, sign up for their email list or follow their social media to stay updated. Second, book well in advance, tables go fast. And third, maybe look into a concierge service or travel agent who specializes in this sort of thing. They often have connections and can help you snag those coveted reservations.
So there are workarounds. But spontaneity is out the window. Planning ahead is key.
Absolutely. But for a chance to experience the first ever 3 Michelin-starred restaurant in Thailand and to really delve into the world of authentic Southern Thai cuisine, I'd say it's worth the effort, wouldn't you?
I think you're right. And even if you can't get a table at Sorn, Thailand's a culinary paradise. It has something for everyone.
That's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter if you're a serious foodie or just starting to explore Thai cuisine, there's always an adventure out there.
Speaking of adventure, let's dive a little deeper into some of these other Michelin-starred restaurants we talked about earlier.
Sounds good. Where would you like to start?
Well, we touched on Côte by Mauro Colagreco briefly. It just earned its second Michelin star. Let's talk about what makes this restaurant so special. What can diners expect when they step through those doors?
Walking into Côte, it's like stepping into this world of elegance. Understated elegance.
Ah, okay.
It's in the Capella Bangkok Hotel, which is already super luxurious and sophisticated.
Oh, fancy.
The restaurant itself is very modern, minimalist design, clean lines, lots of natural light, and you get these amazing views overlooking the Chao Phraya River.
So the setting itself is already a feast for the eyes.
It really is. But the food is the real star of the show. Chef Colagreco is all about showcasing those fresh, top-quality ingredients, letting the ingredients speak for themselves. He experiments with flavors and textures, but there's always a sense of balance and harmony in the dishes.
So he's a master of letting the ingredients shine. And you mentioned he's known for his innovative and sustainable approach. How does that play out in the menu at Côte?
Sustainability is at the core of everything he does. He believes in responsible sourcing, minimizing waste, supporting local farmers and producers, and honestly, you can taste that commitment to quality in every single dish.
It's not just about the food, it's about the whole ecosystem around it.
Exactly. It's about an experience that's delicious, A&D responsible. It's something I really admire about his approach.
We talked about the menu blending Mediterranean and Asian influences. Can you give us some examples?
Oh, sure. One of their signature dishes is the Mediterranean sea bass.
Okay.
It's cooked perfectly, served with this delicate sauce made with Thai herbs and spices. It's a great example of how he takes those classic Mediterranean flavors and elevates them with that Thai touch.
Oh, nice.
Another one is the Wagyu beef short rib. Slow cooked for hours, served with this rich, savory juice. It's infused with Asian spices. Hearty and satisfying. Really showcases the best of both worlds.
You're making me hungry. I'm starting to think a trip to Bangkok is in order. But let's talk about some of the other Michelin-starred places we mentioned. What about Augie, that focuses on bold, regional Thai dishes? What makes them stand out?
Aki's all about celebrating the variety of Thai cuisine. The chef, Charlie Cater, he's really passionate about showing off the unique flavors and culinary traditions of different regions of Thailand.
It's for those who want to explore beyond the usual pad Thai, right?
Absolutely. Aki's menu has dishes you won't find at your typical Thai restaurant.
Oh, cool.
They use those traditional cooking methods and ingredients. Many of their spices and produce come straight from small farms all over Thailand.
So authenticity and regional diversity are key for them.
Exactly. And they're not afraid of big, bold flavors. Their dishes are known for being complex, with a real focus on balancing the sweet, sour, salty, and spicy. It's an adventure for your palate.
That's the best part of trying new cuisines, pushing your boundaries, and discovering new flavors. And then there was Avant. They use cutting-edge techniques, right, to elevate the traditional Thai flavors. What makes them so innovative?
Avance is a really great example of how Thai cuisine is evolving,
Yeah.
They're embracing these new ideas.
Yeah.
The chef de cuisine, Watanapong Jothongkam, he has a background in traditional Thai cooking, but he's also got all this experience with modern culinary techniques. He's not afraid to experiment and push those boundaries.
So it's about striking a balance between honoring tradition and embracing new ideas.
Exactly. Their menu reflects that. They take those classic Thai dishes and they reinterpret them,
Okay.
with a modern twist. They use techniques like sous vide, molecular gastronomy, even the plating is super artistic.
So a feast for the eyes and the stomach.
It really is.
What are some of their dishes that showcase that modern interpretation?
Well, one of their most popular dishes is Tom Kha Gai Espuma. It's their take on the classic Tom Kha Gai, the Thai coconut soup. They create this light and airy foam, sits right on top of the flavorful broth, infused with traditional herbs and spices. It's a good example of how they elevate a familiar dish to a new level.
Sounds delicious.
Another popular dish is pla rad prik. It's a crispy fried fish served with this sweet and spicy sauce. They use something called reverse spherification.
Wow, fancy.
I know, right? To make these little spheres of sauce that burst in your mouth. It's a really playful take on a classic Thai street food dish.
Okay, I'm convinced. Thailand is calling my name. But before I go broke, let's talk about goat. You described it as this fusion of different culinary traditions. What makes them unique?
Goat's a really interesting example of how chefs are taking inspiration from different cultures, creating something really special. David Thompson, the chef and owner, he's a renowned expert in Thai cuisine.
I see.
But he loves exploring other culinary traditions too. He's not afraid to mix things up, blend different flavors and techniques to create something really exciting.
So it's a melting pot where all these different flavors come together to create something new and exciting.
Exactly. Their menu reflects that. They use seasonal Thai ingredients of the base, but then they bring in flavors and techniques from other cuisines to create these dishes that are familiar yet surprising.
I like that.
Like they have a dish called khao soi gai, which is a northern Thai curry noodle soup,
Okay.
but they add Chinese-style braised beef brisket and a touch of Indian spice.
Oh, wow.
Delicious and unexpected. It really shows off the best of different culinary worlds.
Sounds adventurous. And finally, Ollie's. It offers that intimate chef's table concept. Can you describe what a night there would be like?
Imagine walking into this cozy space, just a few other guests.
Okay.
Everyone's seated at a big communal table facing an open kitchen. Chef Dwight Graham's there preparing your meal. There's this sense of anticipation as you watch him work,
You're not just observing, you're part of the experience.
Exactly. And as each dish comes out, Chef Graham personally explains the ingredients, his inspiration, the techniques he used. It's immersive, interactive. You connect with the food, the chef, even the other diners in a whole new way.
Sounds amazing. We talked about Ali's focus on fresh, local ingredients. What's their approach to sourcing?
They are all about championing Thai produce. They go all out to source the best ingredients from local farmers and producers.
That's great.
They believe in supporting sustainable agriculture, building relationships with the people who grow their food, and that's reflected in every dish. The menu changes so much depending on what's in season, you never really know what you're going to get.
Ah, the element of surprise.
But it's always going to be a celebration of Thai produce, made with the utmost care and creativity.
There's like a true farm-to-table experience where everything is so fresh and seasonal.
It is, and that's what makes them special. It's not just the food, it's the whole story behind it.
Right.
Supporting local communities, respecting the environment, creating an experience that's delicious, A&D meaningful.
Okay, I think we've officially covered Michelin-starred dining in Thailand. From Sorn to Kote, Key to Avant, Goat to Aulis. It's clear that Thailand's culinary scene is booming.
It really is. It's a great time to be a food lover in Thailand. There's just so much to explore. And what I find so cool is that this is all happening alongside their vibrant street food culture.
That's what makes Thailand so unique. You can have this high-end Michelin-starred meal one night, then grab some amazing street food the next. Both are equally rewarding.
It speaks to the diversity and accessibility of Thai cuisine, something to be celebrated for sure.
Definitely. But as we wrap up, I want to come back to Sorn and their incredible achievement. What does it mean for the future of Thai cuisine on a global scale?
I think it's a really powerful statement. It's like Thai cuisine is finally being recognized the way it deserves.
Right.
And not just for being delicious and affordable, but for its artistry and sophistication.
Yeah, it's like breaking through a glass ceiling.
It is.
It's showing the world that Thai food can be right up there with the best of the best.
Exactly. And I think it's going to have this ripple effect,
Yeah.
inspiring all these young Thai chefs to really push those boundaries even further,
Yeah.
Experiment with new flavors, techniques, really show off how incredible and nuanced Thai culinary traditions are.
It's exciting to think about what's coming next.
It is.
I mean, we've seen this explosion of creativity.
We have.
Not just from the places we talked about today, but from tons of restaurants all over Thailand.
Yeah.
It really feels like something special is happening.
I agree. And I think what's so great is that it's happening organically.
Yeah.
It's not about trying to be like other cuisines or follow international trends or anything.
No.
It's about staying true to those Thai flavors and traditions, but being open to new ideas at the same time.
Yeah, it's that balance,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
That sweet spot between tradition and innovation,
Exactly.
where you create something that's both authentic and exciting.
That's the magic of Thai food. It's constantly evolving.
Yeah.
But it never forgets its roots.
And that's what keeps it so interesting, I think, for diners.
For sure.
You're always discovering something new,
Yeah.
whether it's trying a street food dish for the first time or having this amazing tasting menu at a Michelin-starred place.
There's always an adventure.
There really is.
It never gets old.
So well said. I think that's the perfect note to end our deep dive on.
It has been a delicious journey.
We've explored Michelin stars, learned about Chef Ice and his incredible restaurant Sorn, and really celebrated everything that makes Thai food so amazing.
We have.
To our listeners, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for listening.
We hope this has inspired you to go out and explore the world of Thai cuisine.
Yeah, get out there.
Maybe book that trip to Bangkok, find a hidden gem in your city, or even just try a new recipe at home.
Have fun with it.
Embrace that culinary adventure.
Yeah.
Let your taste buds be your guide.
Until next time, happy eating, everyone.